board.
And this is why you should vote for me.
Hello, this is Caleb, or Polar Penguin, from Penguin Labs, and I'm playing more iCivics stuff. So this is called Win the White House, where you have to campaign to be president. So, I'm going to be this guy, Mr. Wade. My slogan: hey, you could do worse. I'm a Democrat. Okay, so this is a primary debate, where I need to, this guy will explain. Hi there, I'm your campaign manager. Ready to run for president? I'll take you through the primaries first so you can represent your party during the campaign. Let's start by getting ready for your first debate in Iowa. Try and take ownership of issues that are important to you and constituents. So, the ones with this orange thing means it's very popular. So, I'm going to choose that as one of them. So, alternative energy. This is not only good for the US, but good for the Earth as well. I'm also going to do, let's see, voting rights. Yeah, every U.S. citizen is unique, but we're all part of the same great country. Having our voices heard is a right that should never be taken away. Then, I'm going to do equal access to health care. Part of the American dream is to live a long, happy life. Or a long, healthy, happy life. Federal funding for education. Our country needs to invest a lot in our children's education. And I think I get one more. Yeah, one more. I will do retirement security. It's important to take care of our older citizens and also be helped out when we ourselves are much older. Fantastic debate. You've shown the primary voters what issues are important to you. Now it's time to prove to your party that you have what it takes to win this presidential election. The primaries. If you want to win the primaries, you must first win over a few key states. Look at the electoral votes to see how many votes you get from each state. Let's take a look at Iowa first. Pull it to see how popular they are and what issues matter the most to them. I want to go for Texas or California. They have 6 votes. Okay. You pulled Iowa, you can view what the popular vote is for that state. If you want to see all of a state's info and what issues they support and oppose, simply click on a state to see. Try it with Iowa. Okay. Appears that you need more money. Look to see how much money each state has to offer. Michigan can offer me $2 whole. Let's do some fundraising. Select Michigan, get some more funds. It's important to make appearances in states so you can gain momentum there. Go ahead and make an appearance in Iowa. You can choose one of the issues that matches Iowa's support. It's to make them like you. Select this one and make my appearance. You can find new and better sources for energy. We can find new and better sources for energy. It's a sad day for the Republicans. President candidate Wade was a big hit in Iowa. Time to see how well you're doing. You can observe the amount of momentum you gain in each state. Should definitely run a media campaign in New Hampshire. There, another early primary. This will let your state know how great you are and boost your momentum. Start by selecting media. Click on New Hampshire. Now, I go say bad stuff about my opponent. Wingbat thinks we should lower taxes for the rich. Breaking news from New Hampshire. Wade's campaign made a big impact today. The Democrats are on a roll. Well done, you've won the primaries. The momentum you have gained here carried you successfully through the rest of the primaries and caucuses. Couscouses. Let's head on over to the convention so you can select your running mate. My vice presidential candidate is Mr. Oh, why not? Tibbs. My vice presidential candidate is Tibbs. Yay! To my excellent campaign staff, to my friends, and all my fellow citizens of this great nation, with profound gratitude and great humility, I accept your nomination to run for President of the United States. Let's do this! Oh, I guess let's do this is my new catchphrase. My vice presidential candidate is Dietrich. I humbly accept your nomination to run for President of the United States. Wade versus Wingbat. It's time to run for president. Do your best to make people like you more than they like your opponent. Good luck. Oops. Whatever that said. You can see how many electoral votes you have so far up here. Remember though, it's only based on votes from the states you've polled. You only have 10 weeks to campaign, so make the most of it. Good luck. Time to do some fundraising. Where shall I fundraise? Just do Florida. Why not? Give me $3. Let's check my momentum. Oh, it's their turn. They're fundraising Texas for another $3. So, gonna check momentum. So there's no momentum so far. They like me a little bit more than Republicans. So I'm gonna poll California. So they support me. Good. They're going to make an appearance in California. Government dollars stifle competition in a most important what? It's a sad day for the Democrats. Presidential candidate Wingbat was a big hit in California. Going to make an appearance in Texas. I'm going to talk about myself and how good I am with alternative energy. You can find new and better sources for energy. We can find new and better sources for energy. Wade's campaign in Texas today went over extremely well. Watch out, Republicans. Going to do a media strike in that place. Government dollars stifle competition on most important investment, education. Stop Wade from something. Wingbat hit on some heavy issues in Virginia today, but left more to be decided in the explanation of their support. So, there's typical opponent things. They did useless stuff. So, I'm gonna send a media thing over to California, because I don't want Wingbat to have too much of a momentum there. Let's get everyone access to medicine and doctors. Let's get everyone access to medicine and doctors. Ew. Wade's campaign in California today went over extremely well. Watch out, Republicans. Okay, and who are they gonna poll? New York. So now it's September 7th. Your popularity is low for a state right now. You can sway them in your favor by the end of the campaign if you get some momentum. When the going gets tough, remember what John Adams said. Patience and perseverance have a magical effect, before which difficulties disappear and obstacles vanish. So let's do some fundraising in California. Going to do some fundraising in New York to get $3. Let's do state momentum. Okay, so I'm going to make an appearance in California to get the momentum back on my side. And I'm going to say bad things about Wingbat. Wingbat thinks we should lower taxes for the rich. Wingbat thinks we should lower taxes for the rich. It's a sad day for the Republicans. Presidential candidate Wade was a big hit in California. Okay, now they're gonna make an appearance, Wingbat, in Illinois. The Democrats want to bankrupt the country by giving health care to illegal immigrants. Stop Wade. Wingbat's campaign in Illinois today went over extremely well. Watch out, Democrats. Gonna do media in New York. And I'm gonna do... Well, I don't really have anything that New York people want. So, they oppose securing borders. Wingbat doesn't understand that our country is built on a proud tradition of immigration. Why do you hate new Americans, Wingbat? It's a sad day for the Republicans. Presidential candidate Wade was a big hit in New York. Gonna try to do a media strike in California. So you're gonna do the same exact thing every single time. Breaking news from California. Wingbat's campaign made a big impact today. The Republicans are on a roll. And I'm going to poll North Carolina. Ooh, they're more Democrat. Those catfish. fundraising in Florida. Wait a minute. Okay, I just realized that my microphone was on mute for a lot of the time. Like, since 1350 or so. So, now I have it back, and I'm good to go. So, Wingbat is fundraising in New York. I'm going to, no, let's see. I'm going to make an appearance in New Mexico, talking about how great I am. No, how bad Wingbat is for gun rights. The Republicans have their way. Every child will need to wear a bulletproof vest to school. Stop them! Wade's campaign in New Mexico today went over extremely well. Watch out, Republicans. Campaigning in Arizona? You're not allowed to do that. Wingbat is doing really well on Arizona. We'll see if the Republicans can keep this momentum. So, gonna do some media stuff in Arizona. We're talking about how Wingbat wants energy independence. Republicans want to destroy our national parks and resources just to keep their SUVs running. When will they learn? The Democrats are formidable opponents for the Republicans. Arizona was very pleased with Wade's campaign recently. So, Republicans are formidable opponents for the Democrats. Colorado was very pleased with the Wingbat's campaign recently. Colorado, how could you? Washington is mostly Republic. What the heck just happened? Yeah, that's better. Washington is mostly Democrat. New Jersey is mostly Republican. Round end. It's now October 5th. November 6th is election day. Campaign is halfway over already. It's time to really make sure you stay ahead of the other candidate. Remember, you can please some of the people all the time, and all the people some of the time, but you cannot please all of the people all the time. Yeah, okay. Let's do some fundraising in California. Yeah. And since I've taken over New York from the Democrats, or from the Republicans, sorry, that means that they cannot get $3 anymore. They have to suffice with $2, which means they can't do everything they want in one time, in one go. So let's do some media in Arizona. Talking about how bad Wingbat is for lowering taxes. Wingbat thinks we should lower taxes for the rich. It's a sad day for the Republicans. Presidential candidate Wade was a big hit in Arizona. Gonna make an appearance in Ohio. The Republicans are formidable opponents for the Democrats. Ohio is very pleased with Wingbat's campaign recently. Gonna make an appearance in Colorado. Talking about how bad Wingbat is for energy independence. Even butter knives would be illegal. No. Republicans want to destroy our national parks and resources just to keep their SUVs running. When will they learn? Breaking news from Colorado. Wade's campaign made a big impact today. The Democrats are on a roll. Gonna do some more media in Arizona. Well, I'm going to poll. Let's see. Tennessee. They're way more Republican than Democrat. So, round the end. Now October 12th. Take Lincoln's word to heart. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to succeed is more important than any one thing. Well, after that moment of inspiration, let's take some money out of Texas. Gonna do some fundraising in New Jersey. Going to do an appearance in Ohio. Talking about how bad Wingbat is for securing borders. Wingbat doesn't understand that our country is built on a proud tradition of immigration. Why do you hate new Americans, Wingbat? I do not know. But presidential candidate Wade is here to give new hope to the new generation. Illegal immigration is a crime and hurts our economy. It must be stopped. And now I'm gonna do a media thing in Ohio to secure victory in my grasp. I'm gonna do my alternative energy stuff. We can find new and better sources for energy. Wade is doing really well in Ohio. We'll see if the Democrats can keep this momentum. They're gonna do a media thing in where? Massachusetts. Massachusetts citizens have been hoping that presidential candidate Wingbat would address some heavier issues, but were left unsatisfied. So, I'm gonna poll, let's see. Indiana. Why are all the sort of good states on the Republicans? So now it's October 19th. John Quincy Adams' words come to mind. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Well said, John Quincy Adams. Let's do some fundraising in Florida. Get my $3. Gonna do some fundraising in Georgia. Gonna do an appearance in, not money, momentum. Gonna do an appearance in, let's see, Illinois. I'm gonna try to take that back at last second. They oppose raising taxes. Oh, I will make that. Wingbat thinks we should lower taxes for the rich. Wingbat's campaign in Michigan today went over extremely well. Watch out, Democrats. Let's do another media thing in Illinois. For lower taxes. Republicans want to destroy national parks. There's so much to do with taxes. It's a sad day for the Republicans. Presidential candidate Wade was a big hit in Illinois. I'm taking these 20 voters back. Republicans failed. Nothing new there. Let's bowl this place, Minnesota. Good, they're on my side. Some more voters for me. It's October 26th. Got 2 more weeks for me campaigning. Okay, so it's going pretty well for me, I must say. Abraham Lincoln once said, "In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years." Yes, I agree completely. Now, let's do some fundraising in California. $3. Getting money from Virginia. Gonna make an appearance in Illinois. Talk about lower taxes again. I think that thinks we should lower taxes for the rich. Wingbat thinks we should lower taxes for the rich. Wade is doing really well in Illinois. We'll see if the Democrats can keep this momentum. Okay, so they're doing some stuff. An appearance in New Jersey. New Jersey. That's where I want to go next. Let's see, where's the momentum? Okay, taking over Michigan from me. Gotta take it back. Talking about my alternative energy. Run campaign. We can find new and better sources for energy. Wade's campaign in Michigan today went over really well. I'm gonna do a media thing in Florida. Florida, you can't touch Florida. I'm gonna poll New England, Nebraska. They're on my side. Good. It's now a double second. Got this last round. Probably not gonna take over Illinois in time. Only 1 week left. Your campaign is almost over. Do you have what it takes to win the election? The quote by Thomas Jefferson should help motivate you. Do you know who you are? Don't ask. Act. Action will delineate and define you. Well said. Getting some money from New Jersey. Just do an appearance in Massachusetts. Whoops, I clicked on Rhode Island. Back. Massachusetts. Federal funding for education. I haven't done that yet. The future of our country depends on educating the workers of tomorrow. Wade's campaign in Massachusetts today went over extremely well with watch out, Republicans. You're next. Breaking news from Maryland. Wingbat's campaign made a big impact today. The Republicans are on a roll. Let's go to New Hampshire. I'm gonna oppose Wingbat's lowering of taxes. Wingbat thinks we should lower taxes for the rich. It's a sad day for the Republicans. Presidential candidate Wade was a big hit in New Hampshire. Well, that's good. No, they're trying to take over Florida. Democrats rejoice at the Republicans' failure, as Republicans candidate struggles to adequately explain the position on the state's hot topics. Those Republicans. Let's poll Oklahoma. Pretty even, but on my side. Round end. It's election day, November 6th. Okay. It's pretty even. Congratulations, Wade, you beat your opponent by a landslide. Wingbat could really learn a thing or two from you. You obviously had a good strategy from the beginning. Enjoy being president. Thank you. With a victory of 360 to 178, I win the election and become the president. Yay! So how many points does it actually count for? I don't know. But I know that I am Okay, 3,600. Which means if I refresh this page, I should be right there. Jade
And this is
Gamer
why
244.
you should vote for me.
Yes, vote for me. Jade Gamer 244 with 3,580 points. Yes. I win the White House.